So we rolling. We Biblical Twist Studios. So first off, let me start with my disclaimer. First of all. I'm a born sinner. I'm not perfect. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a pastor. This ain't about religion. None of that stuff. This is just me giving back to the community. This is just me doing some work for the kingdom. Don't look at me as a perfect, flawless being, because I'm not. I'm still healing and trying to teach. And the more I teach, the more I can learn as well. So we all learning, growing, and healing together. This is like episode 1, and I think this is like 7 or 8 when it comes to the clips. So I just want to keep being consistent to drop some new knowledge to y'all every once in a while. And today I want to talk about darkness and light. Nothing wrong with either or. Sometimes both is necessary due to polarity. You know what I'm saying? Like the yin yang. You know, the yin yang with the half black, half white. That's polarity, you know. But when one or the other, when darkness overcomes the light, then we're in trouble out here in the world. And that's what draws down the vibration of the world, you know what I'm saying? When the world is overpowered by darkness. I guess that's what you call selling your soul. When they get you with things like money or social media influence, likes and stuff like that, those materialistic things to sell your soul, you know. So, you know, I meet a lot of people out here in these streets. And I asked them, if you could pick if you're light or dark, what would you pick? You know what I'm saying? And that gives them a little brain teaser because they have to think about it, you know, which is probably a bad thing. I don't consider myself either. I could probably consider myself half and half sometimes, just depending on the situation. But John 1:5. John 1:5. The light shines in darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Again, the light shines in darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Sinus infection going on. So, basically, it's like walking into a room and you either got a flashlight, a lantern, a match, whatever. And let's say before you even walk into this room is full of rats and roaches. You can't see it though, because it's dark in here. What happens when you cut that light on? Roaches and rats all scatter. It can be 100 of them. They're still gonna scatter, right? The exact example when it comes to darkness not overcoming the light. So, in my opinion, light, darkness, it's all vibration to me. The higher your vibration, the light you are. The lower your vibration, the dark you are. Pretty simple. The higher your vibration, the most light you are, and the lower your vibration, the more dark you are. What is dark? Ignorant, spiritual blindness, chaos, deception, lies. You know, all those, you're envious, you're hateful. I can keep going, the list goes on. That's dark to me. What's light? So I like this truth, revelation, all those other things, righteousness, whatever, right? So now most of the people I've talked to that come from darkness, right? Majority of the people I've come through that I've met that come from darkness, it seems like it's a generational, cycle type thing, passed down from parents, or product of their environment, molestation, rape, abuse, things like that. And there's a saying, two wrongs don't make a right, right? But I feel like people that are low in vibration and dark, I think their whole objective is to make everybody feel like them. I think their whole objective is to make the whole world feel low like them, right? But me personally, I feel like no situation is too broken for restoration. You feel me? No situation is too broken for restoration. Just because you had childhood trauma or whatever, that doesn't mean you should grow your whole life. You should live your whole life in that same traumatic mind frame, spilling that shit to everybody you run across. Just being a dark individual. Chaos, envious, lying, starting drama, chaotic. Spread that to the whole world. And if we don't get a control of this stuff, this will pass on to our kids, kids, and our kids, and all that. And these, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Amore. And these are the kids that grow up shooting up the schools. These are your snipers, your psychotic people, end up blowing up, all this crazy stuff we hear on the news. I think this is the outcome of not controlling that stuff. I'm not trying to jump into religion or jump into biblical thumping and being a biblical thumper, none of that stuff. Just the simple principles, simple basic principles that'll help you restore, rebuild, re-engineer, period. Just look up the root word re. Change your vibration from dark to light. Sometimes it might take a little time. This together, healing and growing. But yeah, so that's basically that. And that's it. Biblical Twist Studios. We want to keep rolling. We want to keep pushing content out every week to the community, the little community service for the people that need it. To the city, the state, the country, the world, global. So, me being on both sides, dark and light, growing up, I feel like the least I can do is give back to the community for people that have been through dark times in their life. Raped, molested, abused. The list goes on, because these are the people that carry this on to their adult life. So, no situation's too broken for restoration. Got to start somewhere and build, rebuild. Over and out. Biblical Twist Studios.